Hi guys, this is Cindy with Pups and Crochet. And yes, I am still taping. Okay, so what I am doing today is I am in a group with Neva from Manic Mama Musing to celebrate her Podiversary. We are doing 100 days of Halloween. So basically what most of us are doing is watching a scary movie, we tell you about it, and then we show you something we've sewed for it. Now what I have decided to do is to do granny squares and end up making a blanket with 100 squares. So I am a couple days behind because of the Podiversary, Shark Week, everything like that was all on me, so I am behind. Please forgive me. So this will be my day one, and I will post them so I can get caught up to the other girls because, you know, I'm always late. I can't deny it. I am. I'm just always late. Even on my live, people are sitting in the chat because I'm late all the time. All right, so this is day one of the 100 Days of Halloween countdown to Neva's Podiversary. Yes, and she is a total freak for Halloween. She loves all that stuff, all the scary stuff, everything. She just does. She loves Halloween. She has skulls sitting all over when it gets close to it, and she's got candles, and it's just an awesome thing. She loves Halloween. So I'm going to tell you about the first movie I watched. So if you've don't want to know about this movie, then don't listen right now, because I'm going to tell you about the movie. I love the Return of the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead. Okay? The regular Living Dead, I didn't really care for it. But this one's more of a comedy horror. Okay? And it really turned out goofy. And I love it. And I laugh at it. Does it scare me? Not really. But it is considered like a comedy horror. Okay? And it is... this guy's working at a supply chain that does medical stuff. And his friends are all like, and this is totally weird because his girlfriend is like totally 80s in her little sweater with her skirt. She's got her bangles on. She's, got her little hair up in a bow and all this stuff. And she's in a car with a bunch of like these, they're not gang members, they're more like just leather jackets and, talking about death and all this stuff. And she's in the middle of the car with them. So they end up waiting for him to get off work because they wanted to pick him up because they wanted to go and party afterwards. But did they? No, they did not. So what they did was the one girl, she's really creepy. And there is a nakedness scene in here, so you might want to not, if you watch it, don't have your kids watch it. So what they do is they go into the graveyard, which is right next to the store that the medical center that he works at. And as his boss, they click over, his boss is showing him around. It's his first day. These guys are into the cemetery. And they are just being goofy. They're drinking. They're walking around. They're like, this is so cool. This is so cool. And the other one's like, I'm bored. When does he get off work? And anyway, so the boss shows them downstairs that they had found a big drum with a glass little looky hole. And he said, he moved the dust off the thing and it said on the side, U.S. Army. And then he's wiping the glass and there's a face. that's all skull, skin and bones. No, like, not even any skin really. Just bones like this. Looking in the glass. And he's like, whoa. The kid's like, whoa. Holy cow, what is that? And he goes, are you sure that thing can't get out of here? And the guy goes, please, this is U.S. Army. Click, and he kicks it. And when he does, the gas blows out. The skeleton begins to melt. And then the glass breaks. And they get sprayed with all this stuff. And they're like, I can't breathe. It's by that. And so it goes on that these things are, they go upstairs and they have the thing of like half puppies, half dogs. That's the only part I don't like, is that it got like half a dog. And I know it's not real. I know, it's just, a prop. But the dog starts barking because the fumes have made everything that is dead come to life. Okay, so the dogs are barking, the monkey, things are going, everything's hopping up and down, and then they hear bang, bang, bang. What's in there? A cadaver. And he came back to life. And he's bald, and he's in his nakedness. And so they call the boss, they tell the boss what happened. The boss says, I'll be right over. He flies over there and he goes, what did you guys do? And he goes, it was that drum down there. It busted open and it got all over us and we stink. And now look at. They hear the door again. Bam, bam, bam. So the guy goes, okay, the boss, I'm going to open the door. You hit him with the bat. Hit him with the bat and knock him back out. So he opens the door. Thing comes running out, going, like this. They hit him with the bat, they're hitting him with everything, and this thing will not stay down. It is jumping, I'm knocking over all the shelves, everything's going everywhere. They get him locked in a crate, and they tie it up, and then they chop him up. And then all the little rats and things that they have there are coming to life. So they caught all them. And they go over to the cremation place, and they ask the guy, he goes, I want to... Or they weren't really rats. He told the guy they were rats. He goes, I want to get rid of these. I caught these and I want to get rid of them. And can you just put them in the crematory? And the guy goes, oh, yeah, I'm not going to kill an animal. I can't do that. You're not going to burn them alive. Ah. And then they finally had to show him. So the hand comes out. And the hand starts walking and grabs his leg. And he's like, ah! So... each piece is in a baggie, and a big black bag, and they take it over there. He turns it up high. He goes, but what if the bones don't melt? And he goes, okay, I'll turn it higher. So he turns it higher. They throw all the bags in there, and they're jumping all over the place. They close the door and let it go. Okay, that starts it, because then the fumes come out. Goes into the air. Goes all over the cemetery. Then the cemetery... they start coming out, and they're going, brains! I need brains! So they go running all over the place. And they're run to hide, they're coming to get us. And then the ambulance, they call an ambulance because the two guys are in the crematorium's office. And they're like, they're white as ghosts. And they're like, I don't feel so good. So they call the ambulance. The ambulance guy comes. He checks them. They have no heartbeat. They're alive, but they're dead. He goes, you guys are dead. You have no blood pressure. You have no heartbeat. And they go, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. So they're freaking out, right? And then the ambulance guys go outside and they say, we're going to have to call for more help. They go out and they're calling another ambulance, take the other guy. And when they do, the people from the cemetery come. They get them. And they tackle them and they eat them. And get their brains. And then, one of them gets on the mic, and they're going, Ambulance 57, Ambulance 57, are you still alive? Please contact us. We haven't heard from you in a few minutes. And that guy gets on the phone and goes, send more ambulances. And then he's gone. Now they're trying to break into the house. And then one of them gets through, and they rip her through, and all that's left is her top and the spine, and they pin her down to the table. And they say, why are you doing this? And she goes, it hurts. We need brains. And the cemetery guy goes, why do you need brains? And he goes, because it makes me feel better. And then her spine is just flipping back and forth like this. And it's just a funny movie. It's just funny. I mean, and it became like a cult classic because it is so crazy that it's funny. So, for this one, my square that I did is a little ghost. And you know why? Because she's a little blue. Get it? Blue. But she's blue. And then she's flapping in the wind, flapping in the wind. Oh, she's got little undie pants on. You can't see nothing there. And she's got her little 80s bow on. And that is my first square. So, I hope you like this edition of 100 Days of Halloween. Congrats, Neva, on her Podiversary. Okay, and I will be right back with number 2. Because I gotta catch up. It's day 3, and I'm only on day 1. So I'll be right back. Bye, guys. Remember, stop, don't shop. Bye.